Speak the truth. With Carl West.
Speak the truth.
With Carl West.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
Yeah, Carl West.
Tell everybody.
Speak the truth, baby.
Ooh.
It's the podcast for truth. Are your ears ready? For Carl West. Are your ears ready? Speak the truth. Let's go, King Farley with Carl West. Yeah, he is. Your ears. Carl West. Carl West.
Hey.
Carl West. Carl West.
Yeah.
Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West.
Yo, what's up? Carl West back at you. Here I am, Speak the Truth with Carl West. Yep, hit the subscribe button, hit it, like it, hit the notification button, hit all that stuff, man. Make this thing real. Put us on the map. Put us on the map as we try to bring you this incredible content, man, inspire you, having you think, prophetic thought leaders, man, think about what's going on in the world. So, look, this topic here is stop blaming the voters. This is part 2. Stop blaming the voters. I'm listening to politicians all on television, the talking heads and everybody and in the community and talk radio and everywhere. And for some reason, when they look at like this Trump situation, for instance, right? Everybody keep talking about the voter. The voter is the voter that put him in office. It's the voters that put him in office on their side. They blame Mr. Voters who didn't vote. People didn't vote. The reason why he's there because we were betrayed by the Democratic Party. We was betrayed by the Democratic Party. Yes, you got to vote. But we also have to think about the people that we are voting for. We have to have great candidates that inspire us, that motivate us to want to vote for them. The same way we had Barack. He was an anomaly. He came along. He inspired us. We voted at 80%, 90%. And then turn around and we got Trump. And Trump inspired people. He was an anomaly. He inspired another kind of people, but yet he inspired them at 80%, 90% to come out and vote and do what they had to do to vote him in the office for the second time, like Barack was voted for the second time. But Trump's anomaly came because the Democratic Party, on his second term, the Democratic Party failed in their duties to put forth a great candidate from the very beginning. Joe Biden should have set his old butt down. The Democratic Party should have made him sit down. They should have put together a viable candidate that they know to go against this man because they knew who Trump was. They talked about it years before. Even after his first term, they tried to put him out of pocket so he wouldn't run again. But they didn't do the right things by not. They spent too much trying to focus on how to knock him down so he would run again and not putting together a candidate to run against him if by some chance he got an opportunity to run again, because everything they tried failed. They didn't do that. They didn't focus on that. They let old Sleepy Joe keep running, knowing he wasn't a good candidate, but he felt entitled as a white man that he wanted to go up against this white man again. And he did it, and then he gonna bail out because everything about him, what we all thought it was diminished. His whole health, everything was diminished, been diminished for years prior to that, but the Democratic Party wanted to ride out and give the Smoking Joe man a favor, and then he turns away and runs, and then 100 days before the election, he punks out and give it to the black woman, and knowing, and if I was Kamala, I would have said, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to have you embarrass me and put me out here and tarnish my record because you want me to go out here and do something you know is almost impossible. It is impossible to do. No election can be run in 100 days. It takes at least 2 years to mount a successful campaign for presidency. Trump had been running since the day he lost. And then you're going to throw Kamala Harris out there for 100 days. If I was her, I would have said, I'm not doing this. You're not going to do this to me. And then look what happened. Now we have Trump. Here we go. And you're talking about it's the voters' fault? No. The voters put him in But our voters, the voters on the Democratic side, I ain't gonna say ours because I'm independent. Voters was confused. We had Sleepy Joe. We didn't really think he was capable, but we was gonna roll with him at least as much as we possibly can. But he showed that he was out of pocket, and then y'all just slapped in a little black girl on us. Expect the world to embrace that and love that, knowing how the world is already, knowing what the world looks like. Knowing what the world looks like. I ain't got to go into that. We knew what it looks like. Y'all going to drop the little black girl into the bucket, into the lion's den, and think that she was supposed to pull off a miracle. And all the black folks who just took the money and ran probably knew she wasn't going to win. All the people that was aligning themselves with her took the little money and ran. And then here we have Trump. And now here we go. So stop blaming the voters, because it's y'all fault. The Democratic Party, it's y'all fault. And all the folks who want to sit up here and act like they not to blame, y'all are to blame. So get up off our back as the voters. I speak for the voters. I'm Carl West. Speak the truth. One love.
Let the children play. They ain't feeling no pain. It's a beautiful day. Wake up in the morning, it's a wonderful feeling. It's good to be living, feel it all in my